Hey YouTube, TCG Check here. Well, I've decided with the Lycanroc box coming out, I've not actually picked it up yet. I don't think it's released yet for us. I think we've got, I think it's this Friday it comes. But I decided to try to come up with a deck. I am using a card from the Guardians Rising pack as well. I wanted to basically come up with a deck idea for kind of after that. I have thought of what we know from the set already, like Tapu Lele, the choice bands, stuff like that. But came up with a deck idea for Lycanroc GX. It's basically Energy Denial Lycanroc. It plays like a bunch of hammers. It plays the one Midnight. I think Midnight is really good. It's just good to have like a one of, just especially for the GX attack. But I'm proxying the Lycanrocs for now until I can get them. I'll probably try out the deck, but this is just like an idea of kind of the Energy Denial Lycanroc deck that I've thought of maybe trying. Right, so first I play 4 Talonflames. I've decided to go for the Talonflame way instead. You don't need too much to set up. Since it's only going to be GXs, it's going to be a stage 1 GX, so I thought Talonflame would be a good one to start off with. The annoying thing is, I feel like you do need to play 4 of the Rockruffs, so I can't go 4 Talonflame, 3 Rockruffs. It does mean the chance of this starting is a bit lower, but I wanted to give this a go. I have also thought of trying 2 Shamans and a Tapu Lele, and also thought of maybe trying in Muck, so you can still get the Midnight form ability, but I feel like unless I'm going down the Shamans with Tapu Lele, I don't really want to play any more basics in it, basically, so it increases the chance of starting the Talonflames. That way I can search for what I need. I play 4 Rockruffs, just the basic to start off. Not got anything special for the attack. I mean, 1 energy, 10 damage, 2 energy, 20. Nothing special, it just evolves into the Lycanrocs. Promo one's actually really nice as well. I play 3 of the regular form. The deck centers around this. I would play a 4th one, but I want to try 1 Midnight form. And because they have the same name, I can't play like 4 of these and different ones of these. What it does is, the first attack, Crunch, it's 1 fighting energy, 1 colorless. And when this attacks, you discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. It does 30 damage. I'm mainly centering it around that, so it means you have a really good matchup against things that need multiple turns to set up, for example. And if they try to set up on the bench, it's what this Lycanroc's for. It's also why I play the Lysandre as well. But it's really just to stop energy getting built up. It's weak to grass. I guess Lurantis would be pretty decent against this, because it gets energy from the discard, hits this for weakness, and it heals itself. But you're never gonna get like good matchups all round because weakness. So I'm just trying it out. It can be pretty decent. I think it's got a lot of potential. Its second attack, Accelerock, 2 fighting energy, 1 colorless, does 120 damage. Nothing special there. And its GX attack is Lycanfang. It's same cost as Accelerock, 2 fighting energy, 1 colorless, does 200 damage, but you discard 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. I don't think this will be the GX attack you'll probably go for, unless you just need that 1-hit KO on like an EX or something. or a GX. But I think it's got really good potential, and I'm building this deck centered around this one instead. The Midnight form, I can see this like a deck centered around this one instead, where it plays DCEs along with maybe strong energy, and don't know if you'd play regular fighting energy with it. This one, the main reason it's really strong is Bloody Eye. It's its ability when this is evolved. Basically, it Lysanders. Select your opponent's bench Pokemon and bring it to the active. Its second attack, Claw Swipe. 1 fighting energy, 2 colorless energy, which is 110. So if you're building around this, you can basically get a two turn and 2 energy attachment, fighting energy and DCE to do 110. It's a quite standard attack for free energy, and its GX attack, Death Rogue GX. It does 50 damage times the number of your opponent's benched Pokemon. A lot of decks now extend their bench by quite a lot, so this can usually do a lot of damage. It also stops your opponent from overextending the bench as well. I suppose decks like Lucario and Gardevoir, which tend to not have a big bench most of the time, when it comes around to your turn, it wouldn't be that great. In that case, you'd probably use this one. But I feel like a lot of times you can put a couple of energy on this and just make your opponent fear this knocking out a Pokemon with its GX attack. And that's all the Pokemon I'm playing for this. It's just really standard for just going straight into Lycanroc and just beat with that. I play 4 Trainer's Mail. Trainer's Mail is just really for consistency. Once I think of other stuff, I might take 1 out or 2 out or something. It's just here just as a slot filler right now. I'm thinking maybe taking 1 out. I'll show you what for later. 4 Versus Seekers. Versus Seeker is really strong. Pretty much 4 is a staple right now. Just gets you a supporter from discard. I play 4 Ultra Balls. Shame I only have 1 secret rare, but 4 Ultra Balls just gets you what you need. Either your Lycanroc or your Rockruff, or don't know why you search for Talonflame. 4 Crushing Hammers. It's to go with the energy denial style of the deck. If your opponent sets up on the bench, getting this will help get rid of the energy there for you. 2 Enhanced Hammers for any special energies. DCE is pretty popular, so get using 2 of these. I don't think you should play any more. You don't want to be like a dead card during certain matchups like Volcanion and Lurantis and stuff. I played 2 Super Rods, and that way you can put back the Lycanrocs if they die, and the Midnight form if it dies. It's just a good card in general. I kind of built this like the skeleton of it, like the 2 Super Rods and stuff, kind of off the Garchomp, because they play the Talonflame, and everything, and I just kind of fought the idea around that. I played 2 EXP shares. I wanted to go Choice Band originally, but I think EXP share overall would be better, because you need free energy to use an attack. I think having an EXP share on another one, it makes setting up a second one a lot easier. It's kind of similar to like the Garchomp thing as well, where you're not expecting it to live forever, so when it dies, it makes the second one easier set up and just keep the energy denial going. I'm not too sure on it yet, but I feel like because there's no other energy acceleration in this deck, I feel like it makes EXP share a bit better. A bit like Rainbow Road as well, how you just have it sitting on another one, so when that dies, it just makes setting up a second one like super quick. 4 Sycamores. Again, 1 full art. I've got another 2 coming on its way, and hopefully I'll get a last one. So hopefully this will be full art. Sycamore, just one of the strongest supporters right now in terms of draw support. Discard your hand, draw 7. Just really strong. I play 2 ends. I genuinely like 2 ends most of the time. In this deck, I'm thinking maybe 3. Not too sure, because you're not hitting hard or anything. So I'm not sure how this would work. If you would fall behind because you're not hitting hard, or maybe you'll go off ahead because your opponent can't get energy on it. I don't know yet, but right now I'm playing 2. You're already playing Talonflame, so you can usually search things out with that. 2 Lysander. I've thought of maybe dropping this down to 1 because of Midnight Form, but I like playing 2 Lysanders in pretty much every deck right now. So 2 Team Flare Grunts. Again, it's to go with the energy denial. I've been playing a second one just to see a bit more. It helps just get rid of more energy if you need to. That's really it. It's just to see a bit more, similar to like why I play 2 Lysanders. I play 1 Team Skull Grunt. Sometimes if your opponent thinks, okay, if I attach an energy, it's going to get discarded, it's going to be pretty much useless, I'll keep it in my hand until maybe I can set up something else. Playing Team Skull Grunt gets rid of 2 energy cards in their hand. It stops that kind of mind thing of, do I keep it in my hand, do I attach it and it'll get discarded. It's just really nice to have, especially in like this kind of deck. Play the 1 Kukui. It's a really strong card. Draw 2, does 20 extra damage. You're not usually looking to 1-hit KO, except for GX attack. So I feel like the 1 Kukui it's not needed in this deck, I don't think, but I've put in here. I just think it's a really strong card in general, so I've put 1 in. Again, this is just all just testing. It's just what I thought up while I was at work, actually. I play 1 Hex Maniac. Good card in general, especially if you can't get anything. Hex, it stops them from setting up super fast as well, so they can't Shaman, they can't Hoopa, they can't Decidui. Good card in general to have. 1 Delinquent. I play 2 Stadiums in here. This also, the Stadium's not needed, but it's just nice to have. But I played Delinquent. It's a nice tech. Discard 3 cards from your opponent's hands. Really strong as well. I played 2 Silent Labs. I thought of maybe going to a third. Since you don't play the Shamans, Tapu Lele, or anything like that, or I suppose Muck, you could play this. It stops your opponent from using those cards, slows your opponent down, while doesn't really do anything to you. It's just like a little thing I think would be really useful, and you can put it up and then delinquent it away if you really want to, but usually you probably leave it sitting up. 4 Strong Energy. Just a really, pretty much one of the best special energies right now. Type specific ones. I think DCE is probably one of the best ones for special energies. But having this just lets you hit a bit harder. You can't attach it to Talonflame, but being able to kill opponent faster, nothing wrong with that. And with this, it does mean you start hitting a bit harder with your Lycanroc or your GX attack. With one of these and the regular one, you can hit 220, which is enough to KO Mega Pokemon, and I think most stage 1s. I don't think you can't one-hit stage 2s though, GXs. So I'm put in here. I think it's just a really strong card to have. So I'll try it out with 4, and I play 6 fighting energies. Again, I base this similar to the Garchomp deck on energy count. I'm not sure how this is. I've not really tested this out. It's just really kind of like a brainstorm thing on what this deck would be like. But obviously, because it's like first time going through it, I've not tested it out yet. It's just everything's just been in my mind whether it be good or not. But any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Happy to take anything that would help out this thing. So tell me what you guys think of this. I'll be heading down to Sheffield soon. Hopefully I'll do well. Obviously not with this. It's not legal for that. But I'll probably post up my deck profile for that. The Dark Tina I played wasn't anything I could really say about it that's not already been said, kind of thing. So I'll do a deck profile of what I do, how I done, you know, it's the usual stuff. But anyway, as usual, see you YouTube.